Well, first of all, I was a student nurse in Vassar Hospital, School of Nursing. I went in 1942, February 9th, 1942, right after they dropped the bomb in Pearl Harbor. In fact, I had wanted to go in training. I graduated from high school when I was 16. I wanted to go in training, and they said, oh yes, we'd love to have you. As soon as you're 18, you come back and see us. And I thought, what am I going to do for a year, you know? But anyhow, when they dropped the bomb in Pearl Harbor, I got a letter that said, be ready to start training the 9th of February. So I went in. So I was there until March of 45, all during the Second World War. It had its very unpleasant times when we had to have blackouts for the bridge, and you're taking care of 25 patients with a flashlight with a red rag over the top to keep the light from shining. But anyhow, it was challenging. But anyhow, being a student nurse, Mrs. Roosevelt used to have dances here because there was a contingency of soldiers that were stationed here. She would, of course, those soldiers, and the soldiers from Green Haven, which is now a prison, but then it was government operated, and there were soldiers there. So those soldiers, and she would send a bus to Vassar and St. Francis to pick up student nurses to come dance with these guys, which was great, except the training school nurses posted something on the bulletin board that said, if you are not working, you will be there to get on that bus. Okay. A couple of times I can remember trading so that I didn't have to go, because I had a guy in the South Pacific, you know, down there fighting, and these guys all looked alike. But Mrs. Roosevelt was always there. She was very cordial and met all of us. There was no alcohol or booze. I don't even remember food, but she had the best orchestras. President's wife, yeah. Who's going to get good music, you know? So, yeah, she had those buses, and they would come and get us and take us back. And as I remember, it didn't go after midnight because we had to be to work the next morning. No patients were relying on us being, you know, having our ducks in an order. You know. So that's about all. I met her, and you know, she was very cordial and everything, but we didn't have any long conversations or anything like that. But I remember how nice she was to us.